Yo, hey, what's up, people? We're back. Number two. They're probably both gonna go today because I forgot we have Noro coming out too. Anyways, um, Nishio. Oh God, I'm destroying his name. Anyways, another Antiku, of course, because that's what they usually do with Christmas, Easter, and all that. They're the same ones, and usually one's like a buffer, debuffer, and the other one's an attacker. But I haven't gone through this one yet, so I don't know, but we will figure it out. Anyways, I forgot to say thank you to Kevin, but I always post all his stuff anyways at the very beginning of the video. So plus I leave his pictures on there. I could take them off, but you know what? That'd be kind of rude, and that's not me. Anyways, so he's the DPS, he's the attacker. So I mean, it's nice that we get another copy of him because we don't have many of him, but Toka we've got tons of. But anyways, deal fierce battle damage equal to 260% of attack to all enemies. Very nice. All enemies. That's nice. All enemies. I cannot say that enough. Fierce fight increases crit rate of this attack to 2x if the caster has passion. Increases scale coefficiency by 18%, which is whatever. I mean, they could have made it like an easy 20%, right? Or made it 15% here and then higher, like on a 3-star. I mean, 3-star is 30%. So, I mean, they could have made it like 20, 40, or 15, 30. It would have made more sense. Anyways, with maxed out super fierce battle damage equal to 320% attack from 260. Also to all enemies. And then the fierce fight goes from 18% to 30%. Not bad, not bad. All right. His skills, passion. After an allied Antiku character uses an AoE skill, which there is not that many, gain 1 stack of passion. At the start of your turn, if the caster has passion, removes all passion stacks. Based on the number of passion stacks removed, all allied Antiku characters gain the following effects for 1 turn. 1 stack. No, right? The 1 turn, 1 stack removed increases crit defense by 25%. 2 stacks removed increases damage dealt by 15%. 3 stacks removed deals extra damage equal to 8% of that total. But it's for 1 turn. It's for 1 turn. Passion increases crit defense by 5%, but it's 1 turn. No, they 1 turned us. That's so crazy. Anyways, Antiku boost for each passion gained reduces damage taken by allied Antiku characters by 3%, stacking up to 5 times. For each passion effect removed, increases active skill damage of allied Antiku characters by 3%, stacking up to 5 times, which is 15% max on either one. When both effects reach their limits, raises the skill level. Passion increases crit defense by 5%, which they have on the passion and Antiku, which says the passion increases. I don't know. I mean, it's only 15%. I mean, great, it's 2 stats at 15%. But I mean, if they wanted it to be active, they could have done like 5% and 3 stacks. But hey, that's just me. What do I know? When applying weak, inflict the target a 10% increase in damage for 1 turn. We know about that. Damage boost for each antique character on your field increases basic stats of all allied antique characters by 4%, which could have easily been 5%. And the caster's attack by 5%. So I mean, they could have done 5% on the basic stats, and I think the caster's attack could have easily been 10% because I mean it's just a caster, so it's not like they're doing it for everybody. So basic stats by 5% and the casters by 10. That would have been nice. For every 2 buffs or debuffs allied antique characters have, increased the caster's damage dealt by 3% up to 24%. So what is that? Like 8 stacks, right? So if they did like 5%, it'd have been like 5 and 40. I think that would have been too high. I think 430. Yeah, I mean that's whatever. I mean it's still 8 stacks though, but they could have done like 5% and 5 stacks. It would have been 525. I think that would have been whatever. But I mean I guess they're doing 8 no because I mean we have 5 characters, right? So 4 are fighting. So I guess if each one has 2 stacks, that gets you to 8. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm doing too much math. I'm confusing myself. Anyways, Power Burst boost. Gain Power Burst increases damage dealt by 10% for one turn. So I mean, all in all, it's just not bad. The thing is you can summon for him, and this is what I always hate, and I always complain in the game when they have these events. You can summon for one, but the other one, if you're free to play like me, you only end up getting one copy because when you're doing all the events, you never get that second copy. Never. And I've made a video and complained every time we have something like this. I make a video because you get those cookies or whatever in the event, and you get one copy. And then what happens is the last day of the event comes, and you have to collect like 2,000 cookies or whatever you want to call them. I call them cookies. You collect 2,000, and you're 100% free to play, and you end up with like 1,800, and you're like 150 cookies away. And all you have to do is if you put any money in the game, you only have to spend I think like $2. You can buy the pack on 2 different days, the 99-cent pack, and you got it. And I'm 100% free to play, and it really aggravates me that I can't get a second copy. But anyways, that's that. So we'll enough this one. I still got to do Noro and do all the other stuff. So I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.